The devotional content of the following Monty'man's Meditorial is provided by Dale and Juanita Ryan and the National Association for Christian Recovery. Copyright 2017, all rights reserved. For a free download of any of our shows, visit us at take12radio.com and click on Follow Me on Podomatic.
Well, greetings, everyone. It's the Monty'man with a whole new set of Meditorials for the next few days, focusing on the word invitation. Invites, if you will. Well, God is an invitation-giving God. God invites us and then waits for our response. To be invited is to belong. Our names are on the invitation list. To be invited is to be of value. If we don't respond to the invitation, we'll be missed. To be invited is to be wanted. If we respond to the invitation, we will be welcomed. To be invited is to be free. Our choice is respected. Well, most of us have experienced what life is like with people who do not give invitations. Those of us who have been abused know that not everyone invites or waits for a response. Some people insist, demand, manipulate, force. Those of us who have experienced neglect also know what it is like not to be invited. We know what it feels like to be uninvited, unwanted guests in life. Experiences of abuse or neglect can make it difficult to trust God as an invitation-giving God. I totally get it. The Bible consistently presents God as a God who invites, a God who values us and respects our capacity for making choices. God invites us to experience life in its fullness. God invites us to receive good things. God invites us to place our confidence in divine mercy and grace. Well, as you reflect on the following biblical texts this week, we hope that you will experience God giving an invitation to you. May God give you the capacity today to hear and respond to those loving invitations. So the first meditorial is entitled A Respectful Invitation. And we're looking at Revelations chapter 3, verse 20, where it states, "Here I am. I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I will come in and eat with him, and he with me." Well, some people enter without knocking. It happens. Our boundaries have not always been respected. As a result, we have built some significant defenses. Our doors have multiple locks. When needed, they can be latched, barred, bolted, double-bolted, and sealed securely. As we begin the healing process, however, we begin to experiment with allowing our defenses to come down. We unlatch one lock at a time. Nothing is more helpful in this process than having people who respect our boundaries, people who will knock and wait patiently for an answer. So, this picture of Jesus is full of good news for us. Jesus stands at the door and knocks. It is pure invitation. God does not invade. God does not demand. God does not manipulate. God gently, persistently knocks. God says, "Here I am. I would like to spend time with you." Well, recovery is a process of learning to trust God. Trust goes slowly. We can't do that all the time. We can't do it all at once. But perhaps today we can listen carefully for a knock. Tomorrow we may be able to manage a "who's there?" And with persistence, we will someday sit at the table with God and enjoy God's loving presence. Well, Lord, thank you for knocking. Thank you for respecting my boundaries. And thank you for knocking persistently. It takes me a while to respond because my doors have so many latches. Give me courage this day to open the doors of my heart, my mind, and my life to you. Amen. Well, aren't you glad that God isn't demanding, that he isn't trying to force himself on you? God is a gentleman, and thus we should be with each other, patient but persistent. Until our next broadcast, this is the Monty'man, and I'm wishing God's serenity for you. Bye-bye now.
This has been a broadcast of KHLT Recovery Broadcasting.